Yo, there we go. I should know that. I can hear the chat. I can hear the stream. Terrible. What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? Thank you, Yeeha. Thank you. So I was saying gold has dropped over 1,000 pips already today, from the highest point to the low, and it's tapped into this previous 4-hour resistance, which is quite a strong level, quite a significant level. Look, we tapped it twice before it finally broke. So we've come back to retest, and now this current 4-hour candle is pushing up. So we still have, what, 45 minutes until this 4-hour candle closes. And yeah, I don't know if gold retraces this drop, or we're just creating some type of support to then continue back down. So we'll see what happens with gold. But no, we'll keep that on the 4-hour here. So the 30-minute has slowly been pushing up, and I was kind of waiting for a move. So I had the resistance initially here, and I thought this resistance might have been just a lower high for price to continue down, but you know, we've created a support and gold is pushing up again. So if gold can finally break above this Now I still want it to break above this resistance here. Then I think we get a bit more of a retracement. If it stays below this last lower high, then maybe we continue down on gold. So pound yen. Now pound yen's had a bit of a sell-off today too, which has been crazy. So pound yen, the daily is super bearish. 4 hours, as you can see, has just been falling, but it did close respecting this previous 4 hour support as well. So kind of the same thing as gold. We're holding at these 4 hour supports, and yeah, just need to see how this candle closes. This 4 hour candle closes, still 42 minutes. If it breaks below this support, I think we come down. But GJ, I don't really have a bias on GJ. Yesterday I was looking at pound yen to, if you remember, right before the end of the stream, pound yen was around here and it had closed back below this resistance, and I said I think GJ comes back down to 203.6. It happened very slowly. It pulled back up, but it did respect this resistance and then continued to drop, and it's been dropping ever since. So let's look at market and see what market is saying in terms of fundamentals and why everything is falling. All right, so start with gold. So higher time frame's bearish, intraday is bearish. We can see that. So things that are making gold bearish: profit taking from all-time highs, trade optimism. So yeah, Trump is obviously doing his rounds of Asia. I think he was in Japan last time I checked. We can have a look. He was in Japan. So obviously, you know, trade deals going on out there. It'd be very bullish for the USD, and then therefore bearish for gold. And not just that, it's just the sentiment around the trade deals and boosting the US economy. So it takes the risk off safe haven demands. And then, so federal rate cut is neutral apparently. Well, we know that the Feds are going to cut rates, and I've been saying this all week that I think the rate cuts have been priced in already. And then we have structural demand, which is bullish. So basically long-term gold is bullish, which, I mean, you can see that with your eyes. So they have a pullback level of 403 and a target of 38.45. I think that's similar to a target that I had. So gold, no, my first TP is 38.55. That's what I have, 38.55, which is this daily support. I always go for daily supports mainly for the targets, or, you know, 4 hour levels for retests and buy areas or sell areas. Daily key levels for the targets. Rosie, afternoon. So we'll see what happens with gold. 8 minutes till this candle closes. Oh, you know what? Let's do pound yen. All right, so pound yen slightly bullish. Higher time frame bias, intraday bearish. What have they got for a target? 201.75. So what's making pound yen so bearish? Mixed UK retail sales and ongoing fiscal concerns. Yeah, man, our economy is not doing well. Our government is not doing well. It's a bit of a mixed bag with the UK. Okay, Japan, Bank of Japan policy normalization is bullish for the yen. Neutral. What else is bearish? Ongoing Brexit discussions. That's still going on. Crazy. I ain't heard Brexit in a while. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So what do you guys think of gold today? Do you think gold sells some more? Do you think gold retraces some? Retraces this drop? Pulls back up? Because I want to say fundamentally I'm still majority bullish on gold. Although I do think the rate cuts have been priced in, I think the move I was anticipating is not going to be as big as I thought, to be honest. Benny saying more sells. Okay. We did need to create some structure here. I mean, we just had a massive drop, straight bearish candles. So now we're getting that bit of, you know, support, resistance. If it does want to buy up, I'm looking for where gold might retest, in case it's just retesting somewhere before it comes back down. You know? Unfortunately, no trades for me this morning. Every time I looked at gold, yeah, gold had pulled up. It was, where did I see gold? It was in the 60s. Yeah, it was up here. I saw gold. And then every time I looked, it had dropped like 200 pips. Didn't even get a chance to get in. Anyone catch any trades today? You said you got some gold sells at 8. Oh, the continuation pattern. This was nice. This was nice. This was nice. This was nice. I mean, the market has been moving this morning, really moving this morning. And I kind of expected, because Trump is in Asia, I'm expecting Asian session to be moving a lot, to be honest. That's when I think the majority of the news is going to come out about, you know, trade expectations and any announcements he has. I guess it's got to be in real time, no? GJ had some lovely sales this morning. GJ did. Sounds like you've been cleaning up during London today. Lots of movement this Tuesday. How long have we got till this candle closes? 3 minutes. I don't see any potential moves for pound yen, to be honest. Maybe buys, depending on how this 4-hour candle closes, but this is a very weak 4-hour candle so far. If it was a strong 4-hour candle, I'd be probably looking at a bit of a retracement, you know, retrace this drop. But if it closes weak, I still need it to break this support before any sells. See how gold closes here. But this candle, this 1030 candle, very strong push-ups, about 200 pips, 260 pips. So big push, big push, big push. Alright, Goldie, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we closing? So it looks like a 1 hour continuation pattern. We need to break the high and keep pushing, but it's really struggling. Alright, so we closed bearish. We closed bearish. So we're creating lower highs on gold now. Alright. The thing is, I wouldn't even get into sells just here. I would need, if gold can close, well, close below here, we've got this pretty much a clean range down. Sorry guys. Did I see your message already? Hoping gold would retrace for better sells. Come and go, close below. And we still have so much time left in this candle. Alright, let's forget that. Not breaking below the support here. Oh, in fact, it's pushing back up a little bit. How big is this 4-hour candle? Top to bottom. 450 pips. I mean, if we get another continuation pattern similar to yesterday, I don't think we won't get one similar to yesterday because of just because of how this candle pushed all the way down and then came back up. But if it closes weak bullish, I think we get another continuation pattern. Remember, this one was kind of into support as well. I think the same thing happens here again today. I do like to trade when the higher time frames are with me. So, I mean, even a bearish daily is great. And we're like 300 pips from the daily open, which is good. How's the light in here? Let me turn on the light a bit. There we go. Brighten it up a little bit in here. That's better. Look at gold making all these top wicks, up here. I really think gold drops. One sec. You know, I'm glad gold is pushing up a bit, giving us a top wick, so that if it does push down and close below this support, we can get the sells. Because I would like a longer body than the wick for the closure below. What do you reckon? GJ's going to keep going down, or GJ's moved quite a lot. I don't know how much further pound yen moves today. I mean, it's kind of rare for GJ to have like 200-300 pip days. This has already been 180 pips. I don't think GJ moves much more, but you never know. True, you never know. You really don't know. I think if it does move, we are supposed to have news today actually. Why does it sign me up? Log in. Okay, we're falling. There we go. Alright, so today we're supposed to have Richmond Manufacturing Index, orange folder, so, you know, not crazy. And then CB Consumer Confidence. Now, that's the one that typically has an impact on gold. That's the one that usually moves gold. So when was the last one? Last one was September 30th. Let's go have a look. September 30th. At 3 p.m. 3 p.m. for me anyway. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so look. And it was, so bad numbers. And bullish for gold. That's what they expecting today. Today anticipating, so lower than the previous. So I mean, if it misses again, could potentially get a bit of a gold push. That was quite a push, wasn't it? How much did this candle move? 280 pips. 280 pip move. Interesting, interesting. And that's at 2. Oh, we don't know what time it is. It might not even come out. Might not even come out. Let's see if there's anything on this government shutdown. I haven't really seen anything still. Let's see. Shutdown. A day ago. Sees impact of less than 1 million a day from US government shutdown. Delta Airlines. Government shutdown is starting to eat into muscle of US economy. Is it though? So nothing's come out today. But I don't think we'll get a headline until NYSE open anyway. So this headline is supposed to, well, not supposed to be, but it could have been bullish for gold. If you have a look here, bearish for USD and stocks, bullish for gold as a safe haven. People going risk off in the markets because they're saying the shutdowns impacting consumer spending. But yeah, I don't see it. See how this 15-minute candle closes. Alright, gold, don't come down too much. Wait for us, wait for us. I don't want it to come too close to this support. Because I need a bit of a range. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I wouldn't take any sales just yet. Haroon, what's going on? What's going on? That's right, wait for a setup. We gotta wait for a setup on gold. Gotta wait. So at the moment, we're just waiting for a closure below and then to get in on the next candle, which will be the new 4-hour candle. It's gonna wait for a top wick and then, you know, hopefully price continues down. Ideally, this current 4-hour candle closes weak bullish and then we get a continuation pattern. Now we haven't had one. Something maybe like this right here. Weak bullish candle, we drop. Just need a weak bullish candle. I'm trying to see if we've had another one. Doesn't look like it. What's your goal target for today? So my sell target is this daily support down here. 38.55 is my sell target. If gold flips bullish, which I don't know, it depends on if that consumer CB consumer sentiment news comes out and it does have some impact on gold. The furthest I'm thinking maybe is a retest of 39.76, just a little pullback, or maybe a retest of Asian lows up here, like 39.72, 39.71. But I think gold right now is definitely on its pullback wave. But we've broken last week's low very quickly. Well, we did that in one day. So I think we're pulling back on gold. Still bullish, but we're pulling back. Damn, this thing is gonna just push down, isn't it? Come on, gold. Wait for us. Wait for us. Goldie, goldie, goldie. Where are we at? 39.11. With still 10 minutes to go. So for myself, yeah, all I'm looking for is the 4 hour to make a decent top wick, and then I'm getting in. Hopefully we're still within this range, and I'm getting in, and I think it, at least sells down to the support and then below. So I need gold to start ranging for the next 9 minutes. That would be great. Where's this 4 hour low? 38.86. All right, gold still coming down, still coming down. Any trades today, Haroon? Any trades? I couldn't find that video with my 5-minute strategy, because I swapped PCs. I think it's on a hard drive somewhere, actually. In fact, that's where it might be. I think it might be on a hard drive. Yeah. If it's not, then I think it's gone forever. Yeah, lost on gold with my silly scalping. Damn. So do you normally scalp, or do you have another strategy that you use, or scalping is just something that you play around with on your main account? Just waiting for my top wick. I just play around with it on a small account, just a practice account really, but with real money, something I can lose. Got you, got you, got you. If you find a strat, let me know on Discord. Yeah, I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there. If it can fit, that's the thing. What I might do is I might upload it to YouTube, but with a private link, so only people in the Discord can see it. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Cool, cool, cool. Got you, no problem, no problem. You looking to sell today? Yes, I am. I'm just waiting for this candle to close right now. I'm waiting for the candle to close, and then so we've broken this support. We've got a clean range down-ish. I want the 4 hour, the new 4 hour, to make a top wick, and then I'm looking at sells. I'm looking at sells. Because really, this is a resistance here. It's not even a support. So if I ignore that, I'm not going to ignore it. But I expected it to, I expected price to do something here at that previous level. But ideally, I want sells all the way down to at least 38.44, 38.55 down here. This is a daily support. This is a 4 hour support. And the way this 4 hour candle is looking right now, if it closes weak bullish, like I've been wanting, then I think the sells are good. I think we get a nice continuation pattern, just like here. Weak bullish candle, make a little top wick, drop down. Perfect. Where you going, gold? It likes to pull back a bit, doesn't it? Before the candle closes. I'll come on, push down a bit more. All right, 2 minutes. I'm looking to put a sell stop in at the break of this low. I'm not going to do it yet, just in case it pushes down a bit. So a lot can happen in these last 2 minutes. Oh, So GJ is gonna close bearish on a 4 hour. Okay. Ooh, where we going, gold? Going the wrong way. The wrong way. And ideally, I don't want the next 4 hour candle to break this previous 4 hour candle high. I want it to just make a top wick and then start pushing down. Hopefully it gives me time to put in a sell stop. Alright, so there we go, got the top wick. I'm gonna put a sell stop in here. Oof. 100 pip stop. Normal, it's normal. What's going on? What's going on? In fact, I'm thinking a better entry might be at this flip. I think gold is going to keep selling. I like the way this 4 hour candle closed. And I like the way these candles have been trending bearish too. So I kind of want it to at least come down to the bottom of this range. So like retest this 4 hour support here. That would be great. Fill the wick, break the low. Little 150 pips. Now if gold can stay below this support and respect this previous high, if this candle pushes up and breaks this previous high, I'm not gonna take the trade. So we'll see how far this candle goes, but I like the idea of this continuation pattern right here. What are you thinking about gold? What's your thoughts? Gold, why are you pushing up? Is it just a 4 hour? Big Pippin is here. Telling you. Now the whole reason I moved my entry to the candle flip is so the stop loss wouldn't be too big, and it's ended up being over 120 pips now, because I would have taken a break of this low. Oh, gold is so annoying. Yeah, it's a bit too big for me now. Gonna remove that. Just got up, still assessing, but I kind of figured it would sell off to end the month. Yeah, people, I guess, locking in their positions, closing, securing. Look, we've broken that previous high now. Yeah, definitely not. Gotta wait. So, I mean, if gold holds at this previous level here, let me, don't forget we got this previous resistance here. So instead of a continuation pattern, we could just have a support here for gold to continue pushing up from. I mean, we have the smallest bottom wick on this 4-hour candle. But it looks like it's pushing up. It might break this previous 4-hour candle high and take off. Oh, Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. All of this nonsense here to come back down, for it to just push right back up on the new 4-hour candle. GJ still closed on this support. I'm not surprised at that, to be fair. But this was quite a push. So it's quite a 5-minute push for gold, you know. Is that 140 pips? I think this is just the top wick for H4. Could be, you know, could be. Look, it's had quite a push up. It's kind of respected the high so far. I still like the idea of the continuation pattern. I still like it. Only thing I don't like is the fact that it's broken this previous 30-minute high. Like the way it's pushed up. But look, none of these highs to the left have been broken, so not yet. And it's always a good thing, like if I'm looking for sales, it's always a good thing if price pushes up first, because then I have the rest of the candle for price to go in the direction that I want to take the trade in. Just need the candles to stay trending bearish, respecting highs, breaking lows. We're gonna have to wait for gold, aren't we? I have to wait today. Let's see if market's updated its targets. Where are we? Home. So high time frame bearish, intraday bearish. Target is still 38.45. So yeah, same old, same old, same old, same old. Nah, GJ. Sorry, GJ. Not today. Not today. Not today, GJ. It's not very clean price action over here. I mean, look at it. The very weak bearish candle on the 4-hour, holding this 4-hour support. Got these little wicks to the left. Nah. We've already dropped 180 pips. GJ price action isn't very clean. No, it's not. No, it's not. I think the moves on pound yen were definitely earlier on this morning. It was this morning. It would have been like here. Yeah, here. Like a little closure below. This move. Tiniest closure below. This candle came straight down though. Look, no top wick or bottom wick. But don't forget we have news today. We have at least one set of news. The consumer confidence is a maybe. It's a maybe. It's not 100%. Alright, so the gold 15-minute candle's about to close. So we're still respecting this little 15-minute resistance, this area up here. Let's see if the next one pushes back down and we get a lower high, another lower high for gold. So no entries for me just yet. Not yet. Nothing just yet. How big is this? 160 pips. Because remember, I just wanted the 4 hour to make a top wick so I could take the flip and have it at least come back down to this support. But it's 160 pips now. And down to the support is 150 pips. So it's not even a 1-to-1. It's 170. Yeah, nah. I hope all the moves wasn't just Asian session in London and now, you know what I mean, we range to the end of the day. We'll see NYSE open volume. Hopefully. Right now, gold seems to be just chilling in this little range here. I feel like I've been seeing these same prices like all morning. Hope the H4 makes a bottom wick. A super tiny one now. Exactly. That was the whole basis of my trade. That was my trade idea. Make a top wick. When the candle flips, take an entry, sell down. Even if it doesn't break the support, just sell down to the support and I'm good. And then, you know, if it continues to push, even better. Because I do think gold is going to sell today. It just hasn't happened that way yet. Look, now 15 minutes it's about to break this high. Now it looks like the way this 4 hour candle's pushing, it looks like it might break the high and just continue up. It's formed the support. It's got the retests. Last time that consumer confidence news came out, it was super bullish for gold. The numbers missed. Price pushed up 280 pips. don't know. We'll see what happens today, eh? Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Alright, so gold is pushing. Gold said forget that 4-hour bottom wick. I am moving upwards. I mean, it was 50-50. Gold was either gonna push down and form this continuation pattern, or it was gonna hold this support and push up. Do you know what I mean? Can I take buys? I don't know, can you? I'm not planning to take buys. I need to wait for candles to close before I do anything. So this resistance here, if this resistance holds, I'm not doing anything. Maybe if we get a closure above, but I'm still kind of, I'm not too confident in the buys right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really too confident in these buys. There's still so much time left in this 4-hour candle. I need to see how this candle closes. But the way the candle's moving right now, nah. That could have just been a retest of that resistance, continue back down. Like, Trust me, you'll know exactly when I get into a trade. You'll know. I have a buy stop, I have a sell stop. I'll tell you what the setup is. Just because it's pushed up like this, I would never just jump into a buy. There's no confirmations yet. You've just bought right into a resistance, tapped it, and then pulled back. Just gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Nah, I forget GJ. I don't know why I keep looking over there. But gold is looking a bit all over the place. I can't lie. It looks a bit, it's a bit all over the place. We've got higher lows, and then over here we had lower highs. It's a bit all over the place. Can't lie. Now, breaking this 4-hour high doesn't necessarily mean that gold is just gonna keep pushing, but I'm definitely not married to the sells, because no bottom wick could just mean that there's no bearish volume and price is going up. But there have been obviously instances where gold can break the high and then come back down and break the low. Happens quite often, actually. Look, it's happened here, happened here. We have NYSE open coming up in just less than 5 minutes. Don't forget, gold's already moved over 1,000 pips today. This thing's really jumping up and down 10-20 pips at a time. Crazy. Gold is confused, man. The thing is, after this big push down, it's a good thing that gold is pulling back up. It's creating structure, because when it's just falling, it's very difficult to get in. Like, look, we had a big drop yesterday. You have to wait for price to form a support, resistance, and then continue down. And it's not always the cleanest. Like, it wasn't clean yesterday. Look, we had all of these little resistances here. You're new to this. Okay. Well, welcome. Well, don't worry, you'll know if I'm gonna get into a buy or a sell, any trade, you'll know well beforehand. But just because price starts pushing in one direction or another direction, I never just jump in. Have to wait for very specific set of confirmations and then take an entry. So, I mean, in this case, if I was going to take buys, it would be if price closed above this resistance level here. But because gold is so bearish today, like the daily candle is very bearish, The 4 hour is currently bullish, but the structure is still bearish. I'm not even gonna take no buys just here. Look at gold. That last couple minutes, boy. We're gonna get a closure above. Is that what we're gonna do, Goldie? Don't know, don't think so. It's very tight. It's a tight one. Damn. Gold is playing games today. Didn't quite get the closure above. Didn't quite get the closure. This is very I don't even know the words. But look at GJ. GJ's breaking that support finally. I think GJ keeps selling, you know. The way this 4 hour candle flipped towards the end of the candle, I think it does keep selling. Gold is something else. So we're respecting this resistance and we're coming back down. Was this just a pullback level? I mean, it's the kind of the last lower high in this bearish structure here, isn't it? Is this just the bottom wick, or is it actually pushing back down in the range? Benny said you should join the Discord. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of helpful tips in there in the Discord for sure. I'm going to try and break down, I'm going to try and post where some good trade opportunities would have been throughout the day, at the end of every day. Because yesterday gold went straight to TP, not TP, to my sell target yesterday, which was 39, where was it? 39.75. 39.75 it was. 75. It was around here. So it did actually come tap the TP, tap my target, and then, you know, it went lower. But yeah, there was a lot of trade opportunities to get in and hold all the way down there. Personally, I don't think I could have held all day. I don't think I could have held all day. Come on, gold. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Goldie? Definitely gonna have to wait for the next candle now, but then that's the news candle as well. Potentially the news candle. It's not even 100%. It's not even 100%. Price action's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so the 15-minute came down, kind of broke the low. Alright, so if gold can finally, depending on how this candle closes, but if gold does close above this resistance, I might be looking at some quick buys up. Like I said earlier, fundamentally I am still mainly bullish on gold, but there are quite a few things that are making me think sells. The fact that we closed bearish last week, we broke last week's low. We're coming to the end of the month. Let's see, what's this monthly? I don't think this month closes bearish, but we are creating a really long monthly top wick right now. And then also with the interest rates, and I've been banging on about it, but if the interest rates, I do believe they've been priced in, so we have got the gold push, but it really depends on what Jerome Powell says in that conference. That's like the big news. That's going to be the big information, dependent, and because he's going to tell us how they're going to move forward with the interest rates going on and whatever's going on with the economy too. So there's a potential that, depending on what he says, gold could push back up, and we're getting a sell-off before the interest rates to get better buy positions for the buyers that could potentially happen. So that's really my thoughts on, you know, gold pulling back right now before we could potentially get a good buy move. There's a lot to think about, fundamentally. That's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon I should stream interest rates? It would have to be about an hour, because you have the initial news that comes out, and then you have the initial news that comes out, and then you have the speech, the conference afterwards, the conference where he's actually talking. And then price goes crazy, so you get like a whole hour worth of crazy price action. Echo says stream it. I might do. When is it? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. Because I kind of have a feeling that it might be, we might get some rangy price action tomorrow. And that the markets, well, not even the market specifically, but gold specifically, I have a feeling that gold might just be really, oh no, I'm supposed to go out to eat tomorrow evening. Ooh. I might be going out to eat, actually. Are we going for the bottom wick? I think so. We need to be. Damn. Come on, gold. No, it's going out with my best friend, because it's the school holiday for the kids and she works in a school. So yeah, she just sent me a message like tomorrow she's free. She literally said after 6. Go to a Korean barbecue. Love a Korean barbecue. It's like our favorite place to go and just sit and just pick loads of different meals and just eat. Wow, is that it? Gold, nah, gold can't be done there. There's no way. Ain't no way. That was a nice little push down. You been to a Korean barbecue, Ash? I know you've been everywhere. I know you must have been to a Korean barbecue. Damn, gold. No way that was just a tease. That was a nice little push. It looked like it was gonna, you know. No, you haven't been. Oh man. Oh man. Oof, so good. So good. So good. So good. It's actually one of my favorite places to eat because you get loads of little nibbles and then you just cook it. Just put it on the barbecue, grill it up. Oof. Been to a Chinese Cantonese hot pot. Is that similar? Is that where you do cook it yourself? Oh, they keep it hot on the table. Look, I'm all Googling it. Had to cook your own food and buy. Oh, okay. Prawns and meat and any veggies. Yes, that's my kind of thing. That's my kind of thing. I was supposed to go with Sherlock and their second fan, but they left me. Oh, damn. Damn. It's like the second time that's happened, isn't it? Yo, Asian food is popping. Asian foods. All types of Asian foods. Alright, new 15-minute candle. It's messy though, I can imagine. Just slapping everything in your broth and scooping it out. Korean barbecue is not, it's not messy because they give you like loads of little plate of like your raw stuff. But they come and they change the barbecue for you. They come around and they look at it and they see it's all, you know, grilled and sticky, and then they come and give you a new grill top. Come on, gold. I want this 15 now to come push down and fill the wick, break the low, and give us this 4-hour bottom wick. Wow. I want to go to Tapianka place where the chefs cook it in front of you with some skills. Okay. I know those kind of ones, and they're flipping the knives and chopping up the food real quick and throwing the food at you on your plate. Yeah, that stuff looks cool. That stuff looks cool. $27. GJ selling. Is it now? Yeah, I can imagine once it broke this support, it did look like a sell. Slowly selling. It is slowly selling. It is very slow. 30 pips since it broke that support. I shouldn't compare the two because they're obviously different, but you know, it's been 30 pips in that last, well, this first 30 minutes, and gold is pushed 180. It's just, it's crazy. Let me see how this 15-minute candle closes, but it looks like it's making higher lows and higher highs on the 15-minute time frame. And it's made a higher low on the 30-minute as well. I want this 15 to respect the high, come back down, flip bearish. Still got 10 minutes to go. Let's see what this 30 minutes looking like. Looking like it wants to flip and blast off. So you can't be married to any direction, man. Price could go any way, literally. And we got this news coming up too. Either way, we might not get the consumer sentiment news. I mean the CB consumer confidence news, but we definitely have this Richmond manufacturing index, which, to be honest, I've never really seen. Oh, is gold about to flip and blast off? Looks like it, doesn't it? Is that what we're doing, gold? To the moon? That was quite a big drive down for it not to make that bottom wick. I'm quite surprised. Like nearly 200 pips. What's the low of the candle? You got all the way down to 39.15. 39.15. And the 4-hour bottom wick, we need it from 39.12. There's nowhere here where there was a trade opportunity just yet in any of this. No. I was thinking maybe like buys after it created a support, potentially. Up to the top of the range, but I mean it didn't quite hit the range until now, until the previous candle, and then before, look, it even came back down to entry. So it's been tough. It's been tough. It's been tough. Oh yeah, gold looks like it wants to fly right here, doesn't it? Are you gonna fly, gold, or what are we doing? We have a decent bottom wick now for the not for the 4-hour, but this decent bottom wick for this 30-minute. Broken that 4-hour high. Let's see. I'm kind of surprised though that even though it's broken a high, it hasn't really given a strong push up, like it hasn't popped. We've got these little wicks to the left. If it clears these wicks to the left, I think it pushes up. We've got a clean range to the left. Maybe we create another top wick over here. Oh, gold is so indecisive right now. Gonna have to wait for this candle to close. See how this news is gonna move gold. Look at GJ. There was no setups here for pounding anyway. Honestly, there was no setup here. No closure below the support. It's been selling into this 4-hour support. So I mean, yeah. You think it wants to push up? It looks like it does, to be honest. It looks like it does. If it closes above, it kind of looks like it does because of the way it's pushing up right now. But the fact that it's broken, it's pushed above this resistance and not really had much of a drive up, it seems to be struggling to push up. It's been a very slow trickle up. So I'm not really confident. Even if it does push up, I still think it comes back down. So I'm not very confident. And the fact that it's closed at this resistance here now, and that it's broken these highs to the left, and it still hasn't really moved much, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Let's see if we get that closure above finally. Like, this resistance really seems to be holding gold right here. Oh, okay, we're pushing right before the end of the candle. Got some life. Okay, okay, here we go. Damn, we're waiting for the last 2 minutes to start moving. Oh yeah, it does look like it might close above, doesn't it? 60 minutes above the resistance now, which is good. Which is good. But if this news candle just flipping shoots up, it's going to be very difficult to get an entry here. I don't know if gold is going to give us that entry the way it's pushing. Need a decent bottom wick. All right, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. What are we doing, gold? Oh, I'm pushing. Had a feeling it was just gonna push straight up, no bottom wick. Like, that's what I mean, no entry. Crazy. Let's see, let's see. Did the news came out -4, so good numbers. And consumer confidence looks like it's gonna be no news for consumer confidence. Or tentative means it could be at any time or just disappear. So yeah, nah. Yeah, look, can't get in with no bottom wick. Let's see market. Economic. Today. Just watching gold price. Still says releasing. Yeah, nah. Oh, no trades, man. No trades, no trades, no trades. Still says releasing. It's a bit annoying. We've got a nice closure above. If price had like whipped down a bit, retested this resistance, or just made a decent bottom wick, then I'd consider taking this flip here. Look, no bottom wick still. Shit. Two days in a row. Just no bottom wicks. I mean, it's a tiny bottom wick, but that's not really much to work with. In terms of a stop loss, that's mainly the reason why I want a bottom wick too, to have a stop loss, because I'll use the entry candle low as a stop. I wouldn't use this one here because I would anticipate that it would make a bit of a longer one. Maybe below this resistance, but I would prefer it came down and then as it's flipping back up to then get in. Can't use previous low because look at the size of it. You want a 260 pip stop loss? Even a 15-minute stop would have been 210 pips. I wouldn't use a 5-minute stop, to be fair. Stop losses are my main problem these days. Yeah, same man, same. It's, for me, it's more just the setups, like how its price action has been a bit funny today. Well, recently it's been a bit tricky for me. It hasn't been very giving. Pullback level 4021. Still got the same sell target. Should have known gold might have pushed since it, you know, broke the 4-hour high. Once it re-broke, do you know what I mean? It's created a nice support. Got the retest there. Still 3 hours left though. Still 3 hours left. But like I said, I'm not married to these sells at all. Gold doesn't want to sell, it's not gonna sell, right? Boom. What's crazy is that this drive up is not even a strong push up. It's a very slow push. Well, it's not high impact news anyway, is it? It's not really breaking 42, 43 much. Gold slowly creeping up, very slowly, very slowly, very slowly. Super slow. There we go. We're gonna get to 45. Like, none of these, well, apart from this previous 30-minute candle, they've been pushing up with not very big bottom wicks. Damn, just like that, back down again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. I need some more information anyway. So I want to see gold. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. if it stays closing above this resistance, I might consider taking buys on the next candle. If it just breaks the high and keeps pushing up. That's it for today. There's no more news out later. But yeah, this price action, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. But I'm gonna keep an eye on gold for the next couple hours. Yeah, few hours, few more hours. I want to see how this 4-hour candle closes really. But yeah, I don't have any entries. I need a bottom wick. If gold does manage to come back down, retest this resistance, or create a support here. So I mean, we could push up a bit more, come down, respect this resistance, create a support, and then continue pushing up. I'd be looking for some buys. If gold closes back below this resistance, if it closes back below, I think I'm going to look for the sells I was looking for earlier. Down to first this support, and then if it continues below, then down to, what's my target down here? 38.55 to 45, which is, you know, this 4-hour support and daily support. But for now, I don't see anything happening with this current candle. I won't take any trades. So it's going to be at least a couple candles, I think, before I get into anything. Do you know what I mean? Look. Structure wise, it's just been a slow push up. But oh, we got a bit of a bottom wick here. We got a bit of a bottom wick. No, I think it comes down a bit more if it's going to create a bottom wick, you know. But yeah, guys, back again tomorrow. Hopefully we get some trades in. If I don't go out to eat, then I'm looking to trades. I'm looking to stream FOMC interest rates. It's not 100. Depends on what the weather's like as well. If it's cold, I ain't going nowhere. But hopefully we can get something in. I would say for the rest of this session, though, just see what this current 30-minute candle does right here. If it does manage to flip towards the end of the candle, I think the buys look interesting. The buys look interesting, but look at this right now. Let's see what it's doing. Let's see what it's doing. $59 pips for the bottom wick. Getting a bit bigger. Got a decent bottom wick there finally. But yeah, I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna wait. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.